Hello, everybody, and welcome to the aABL Week 7, I believe it is this week. This week I'm versing Phil, Notorious Pip, and I forget what his team name is. Wiltshire Wartortles, that's it. I got it. Anyway, I guess I hide my spectators in the battle options here. And we look at the team he's brought, which is a pretty nasty team. He's got a pretty disgusting team, to be honest. He's got the Crobat, Arcanine, Lipard, Starmie, Zygarde, and Clefable that he's brought. And then I've got my Hooper, my Alola Ninetales, my Manectric, my Silvally. Got the nice bug Silvally this time. The Sandslash, and my Mudsdale here. Now, looking at his team, I think setting up the Stealth Rocks could be quite important, but also getting a Volt Switch off could be pretty important as well. I think I'm just going to lead Silvally here and maybe Parting Shot out, depending what he wants to do. Or I could just leave with the Mudsdale and get my Stealth Rock straight up. Clefable seems like a decent lead for him, as so he can get his Stealth Rocks up, but also he could lead with like the Arcanine. See what I want to do. He could lead with the Crobat just for a fast U-turn out. He could lead with the Starmie to threaten my Stealth Rock lead. What is Manectric doing to Clefable? Not a ton. Thunderbolt is potentially 2-hit kill. I don't really want to take that much from Moonblast though. I think Manectric is a good lead though, and I can just Volt Switch out. As he's going to lead Lipard. That's fine. I think I'm just going to Volt Switch here. Lipard's probably going to, I don't know, try and paralyze me or something like that, but I don't think that should affect my Manectric. I mean, I could also go into Hooper here, but I'm not sure if Lipard gets U-turn or anything like that, so I'm just going to Volt Switch out, as he's going to bring in Clefable. That's fine. See how much damage I get off. 27, so it's either Assault Vested or either Assault Vested or that was a very okay, I think it could be Assault Vested. I guess we'll see if it goes for the rocks next. I guess I'd try and get my rocks up here. No, it's got leftovers, so it's definitely not Assault Vested. So I guess it's just specially defensive. Oh yeah, it's probably Calm, max special defense. Yeah, that would be right in the range of how much that Volt Switch did, so... Uh, Mudsdale. Heavy Slam's gonna wreck this thing. Stealth Rocks would be good to get up, but potentially just getting a Heavy Slam off on something could be amazing. So I'm just gonna go for the Heavy Slam. He wants to leave this in and get his rocks up. That's good for him. I can defog them with Still Valley. Starmie's coming in. And that doesn't do a ton, but that's okay. Now, what is Starmie doing to me? Hydro Pump is going to murder me. But if he's the bulky spinner variety, he might not have that. An Earthquake could kill. Do I risk it? I don't really want to risk it. What is it doing to my Ninetales? Could be a good time for me to get up my hail. Get a nice freeze dry off on something. Freeze dry should kill this thing at this rate. Okay, he's got the Scald. That's fine. That means I can get my Aurora Veil up. I should have just gone for the Earthquake. This thing doesn't want to take a freeze dry, that's for sure. Not much on his team does, to be honest. The Arcanine would be fine to take a freeze dry, but Zygarde definitely not, Starmie not, Crobat not. Liepard doesn't really want to take one either. Neither does Clefable that much, so I'm pretty sure Arcanine might come in here. After we set up the Aurora Veil, we'll see what he's gone into. As he just goes for another Scald, and then I get my Aurora Veil up, and we see that it's the very fast variety here. I just go into Manectric here because that won't matter if I get burnt on. Everything else does kind of matter. What is Manectric doing to Starmie? I mean, obviously it's murdering it with Volt Switch. But that brings Zygarde in for free. And if Zygarde is like a Yachi Berry, This is going to be interesting. Alright, I'm going to Volt Switch out here. He brings Clefable back in. That's fair. I just go straight into Sandslash here, I reckon. I still got 5 turns of Hail and 3 turns of Aurora Veil, so... Sandslash first, the Clefable, which is fully specially defensive if my calculations before were right. So I guess I just Iron Head at this point. My Z move. Ground, okay. Knockoff isn't going to kill this thing. Not at all, but an Iron Head will. Arcanine comes in, of course. Now, that Iron Head did 8%. So if I had to guess, this is a defensive, potentially a pretty defensive Arcanine. Let's see, Aurora Veil's up on my side. He can't kill me with anything. Z-Quake's not doing a ton here. Alright, I just go into my Mudsdale. Flamethrowers up. I get my Stealth Rocks up here. As he Will-O-Wisp me, that's okay. I guess at this point I just Earthquake. See what he wants to do. He could go into the Crobat. Mudsdale is now burnt. That's annoying, but what can you do? Still did a nice chunk of damage there to the Arcanine. Do I expect him to try and Flamethrower again? Or do I expect him to go into the Crobat? Let's see. Rock Slide is only going to do 22.3% to this. If it goes into the Crobat, it's going to do a chunk, to be honest. So I guess I'm going to go for the Rock Slide. Okay, he's got Morning Sun. That's pretty annoying to deal with, actually, but... What's Manectric doing to this guy? Okay. Not Crobat. Arcanine. Fully defensive, I believe. guess we should see what the flamethrower is doing to my Mudsdale. Okay, it might be especially offensive. Who knows? It's hard to tell. What is Manectric gonna do here? Not a ton, unfortunately. Not. It's physically defensive. That looks about right for the damages I was doing, I believe. Yeah. So, Manectric, Mega. I think I bring Manectric in here. That still did a chunk. Jeez. Volt switch. I wonder. See, Volt switch should do up to 48%. What does Hooper do here? Psychic murders it. Dark Pulse murders it. Arcanine. Flamethrower, he's got some. He's got to have some special attack investment actually. So I don't know how defensive he really is, but I took that flamethrower really well, and now I just go for a specs. What do I go for a specs of? I think I just go Dark Pulse. I don't think he should be faster than my Hooper, though it's possible. I think Dark Pulse is my best bet. It doesn't hit the Clefable very well, but it might even still be enough to two-hit it, so that's good. Lipard comes in. And I think I just sacrifice my Mudsdale here. I think getting rid of that's my best bet at this moment, so I can bring something else in. He's going to try and paralyze my Hooper here. Dark Pulse still almost kills this thing. Depending on its investment, obviously. Stealth Rocks are up. 75% chance to OK after Stealth Rock. Do I just risk it? If I can get rid of this thing. I'm just going to risk it. Okay, U-turns. Actually, I should have figured that. That's bad. I guess we'll see what he wants to go into, but that allows me to get my hail up for free. That's okay. I can live with this. Clefable comes in. I didn't think about that turn at all, unfortunately. I didn't really realise Lipard got U-turn, to be honest. What have we got? Clefable in at the moment, which we know is pretty specially defensive, I believe, is my guess at the moment. My Mudsdale is burnt. Is Heavy Slam still going to do enough to kill it? Doesn't look like it, unfortunately. I go into Ninetales here, get my Hail up once again, get my Aurora Veil up. Yeah, that was a really bad play, losing Hooper there. I just shouldn't have risked that Dark Pulse there. Like, I should have gone out. I know I should have gone into the Mudsdale like I was going to, or something like that, but what can you do? Because, of course, because he's not going to be able to paralyze me or anything like that. That was bad. And now my Sandslash is on a timer. I should still be able to kill this thing with an Iron Head here. And that's that piece of annoying down. Here he goes for the paralysis, I reckon. Which is not worth taking just to get rid of this. I don't think. Maybe it is. That does suck. Zygarde versus me. He could be Yachi. Not much I can do if he is Yachi. What is the Z Earthquake doing to Zygarde? Nothing. Even Yachi Icicle Crash is doing more. I should have taken Z Icicle Crash. Still got 4 more turns of Hail. That para, that missile of the Thunderwave, really sucks for him. Really, really sucks. Okay, he does have the Dragon Dance and the Yachi Berry. Max speed is still going to outspeed everything I have. Let's hope he just doesn't have anything for the Silvally here. And a critical hit. Okay. That guard's down. Now, unless it's like Scarf Bat. Unless his legs. Oh, crap. I think Crobat just wins here, huh? Maybe not. I might have enough on my Manectric to live a Brave Bird. I go into Mudsdale here. Okay, he's banded. I don't think even Manectric lives one of these. Like, what did he just do to my Mudsdale? I reckon he's banded. Okay, maybe not actually. Maybe I just underestimated how much damage Crobat will do. Could be like Skyplate or something like that, maybe. That would make sense. And doing that to Manectric after an Intimidate, actually. Ugh. I sack Tony, get the double Intimidate. And hope he doesn't crit. Yeah, that shouldn't kill me now. Oh, thank God. I mean, that would have been pretty bad if it. Um, that would have been completely different if that para hit. Unfortunately, me sacking off my Hooper there was pretty stupid. But then he did get that crit on my Silvally right back, and Silvally still would have taken one Brave Bird at that range, I believe. Yeah, and I could have Ice Beamed for the kill as well, probably. But, great game to Pip. He played really well. I played decently then as well, but yeah, went pretty good for me, thankfully. So I think I'm still in for a chance at um, playoffs at the moment. So let's hope I can keep winning games. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you all later.